everyone, it's Ceci. Welcome back to the You Can Do STEM channel. Today I will be providing you all with 5 time management tips that will hopefully make your transition from a high school student to a college student easier. So many of you are going to start your first semester of college this upcoming fall. And while this is an extremely exciting time, it may at first be hard to adjust to the new college schedule that you'll have. Unlike the structured schedules of high school, you are now free to do whatever you please pretty much. So sure, you have classes that you hopefully are going to attend, but you don't necessarily need to if you don't want to. And after you're done with those classes, you're not going to have your parents looking over your shoulders to make sure that you are completing all the homework that you have for each class. Some people do not know how to handle this newfound freedom that they have, and their grades begin to plummet because of it. And because of that, I want to offer you 5 time management tips that really helped me during my college career. So the first time management tip that I have is to have a planner. Planners come in extremely handy when you're taking 4 to 6 classes per semester. Whether you have an electronic planner or a printed one, they are really helpful in helping me remember what's next on my to-do list, as well as when I'm having an upcoming meeting or when assignment or test is due. So I really suggest everyone have a planner. So the next tip I have is actually using your planner to plan out assignments. And so now that you have a planner, what are some things that you can put into it? So on the first day of classes, you'll receive what's called a syllabus, and you'll receive one for each class. And basically the syllabus is important and you should read it thoroughly because it is somewhat of a contract between you and the professor. It contains course objectives, descriptions of assignments, and most importantly, it has a calendar for due dates for every assignment, upcoming quiz, and exam for that specific course. And so what I usually did on the first day of class was I would write down every assignment, every quiz, every exam due date in my planner so I would never forget when I had something due. And once you have all of that information written down, you can then plan out how you're going to complete every assignment and plan out when you're going to study for the next upcoming quiz or exam. And so, for example, if you know that you have a 10-page paper due in 2 weeks, you might plan when you would like to finish writing the first draft of that paper, so then you'll be able to have enough time to have someone else, like a writing consultant, look over your paper to make sure that you're actually answering the prompt correctly and that you're writing grammatically correct. And so you can then take the feedback that was given to you by that writing consultant, implement that feedback, and maybe provide it to the writing consultant once more, have them look over it, and once you are proud of the product and made sure that there was no grammatical errors and that you answered the prompt to the best of your ability, you can then turn it in. You may even turn it in early because you planned in advance how you were going to complete the assignment. The next tip I have might not work for everyone, but it really helped me when I was transitioning from high school into college. So during my first semester, I pretty much scheduled all my classes together. And so I would have class from like 9 in the morning until around 1 in the early afternoon. And so after I would finish the whole block of 4 classes, I would go straight to the library and then complete all the assignments that were given to me from those 4 classes. And it's helpful because after that block of classes, you pretty much have all day and the next day to complete any work that you need to get done until the next time you guys meet for those 4 classes again. So I would recommend trying to schedule classes as close in proximity to one another in time as you can. Steer clear from trying to schedule classes with 50-minute blocks in between because you're really not going to be able to do any work in between that time. You'll probably just be on social media. So this tip may work well for some, but not for others. But I would suggest at least giving it a try one semester. So my next time management tip is stop procrastinating. So I know a lot of people think that they're really good at procrastinating and that it's got them through high school, and so it'll work for them through college as well. And just to tell you, college is not the same as high school. In college, you'll be taking 4 to 6 classes, and each of them will have multiple assignments and tests, and a lot of them will overlap. So especially during midterms and finals, you'll have multiple exams on the same day, one right after the other sometimes. And because of this, if you procrastinate in one class, you'll surely procrastinate in others, and then you'll find yourself drowning under assignments that need to be done at the last minute and cramming for exams, which is not good. So this often causes your grade to suffer substantially, not just for one class, but for all your classes. And so some ways that you can prevent procrastination is by ensuring that you have a set plan for when you'll accomplish each assignment for each class, as well as when you'll start studying for each exam that's coming up, and follow that plan. And also ensure that you're getting enough sleep so that you have enough energy to take on another day of learning. So procrastination is not beneficial and will hurt you substantially in college, so please don't do it. So my last time management tip is to find additional help if you need it. So I only suggested a handful of tips that you can use to kind of get yourself organized and master managing your time as a first-year college student. However, if you are still finding yourself struggling by the end of the first semester, try to find some additional help that can prepare you for the spring semester. So here at Tufts, we actually have consultants at the Student Resource Center that specialize in providing personalized time management and study strategies. So look into this at your home institution. It's free of charge here, and also there are great articles online and apps that can help you keep away from distraction, as well as help you find ways to avoid procrastination. So just try and find those additional resources if you need them. So thank you all for watching. I hope these tips were helpful to you, and hopefully you'll start looking into additional resources so you can get prepared for your first semester of college in the fall. Again, always please feel free to send us questions or comments to the email account that I'm going to provide below. Please let us know if there's anything that you're interested in us doing a video on, and of course we'd be happy to. So always remember, you can do STEM.